welcome back to my channel. My name is Isowa for Isowa Gallery, and I post videos relating to lifestyle, photography, travel, visuals, reviews, and more. When you get a chance, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, and share. Thanks. Okay, welcome everyone. It's New Year's Eve. Today is December 31st. Sorry for the echo. I'm in a different environment. This is the first time I'm doing a sit-down video in months. I'm right in front of my Christmas tree in my new house. So much has happened in 2021 and we're going to talk about everything. So let me start. Basically, that intro that I just did, my name is Isowa. I post videos relating to photography, travel. I've been thinking about changing that intro. I may not like fully change the intro, but one thing I want to make you guys understand is that since I started my YouTube channel, I've done a number of photography videos. I haven't done much travel videos because when I started my channel in 2020, the pandemic happened and I couldn't travel as much, like internationally. But I know in 2021, I went to Florida for Disney, nice Disney trip because I love Disney and I have a few Disney videos out there. And we also went to Baltimore to the Four Seasons with my husband. So those are nice travel videos which are coming up because I haven't had a chance to edit those videos since I filmed them. That's another thing about 2021 that I want to tell you about. So recap of 2021. So in January, February, I started taking this medication. It wasn't really doing much for my health because I'm a sickle cell warrior. So we tried that and it didn't really help when I started feeling pains in my legs and just pains in my body. We stopped the medication and that's how I met the orthopedic doctor, different from my hematologist and everything. And then I started physical therapy. Physical therapy, which was great. I actually enjoyed it. That was from like March, April to like June and all. So I was doing that. At the same time, I took a break from work, but I started working in June. You will see a video on my first day at work, working from home. I put on my channel. So that happened. But in between all of that, we're also looking for a house. We decided this year to sell our home. Sell our home, meaning the home you saw me start my YouTube channel with. That was a town home. And we decided to sell that because the year before that, or the months before 2021 started, we had done renovations, like putting hardwood floors, painting the house, just to get it ready for staging. And as God would have it, it was such a wonderful testimony from when we put the house on the market, because the market was really good there for sellers. And we got way more than what we had listed. And the testimony was even cash. I don't even know how to start that story, but that's just a summary of what we did, what happened to us when we sold that house. So that happened in May, and we started looking for a home because we were like, yeah, we have 2 months to stay here rent-free. Let's look for a home. And then we kept looking and looking. There's a video about that. So all those videos are on my Move Updates playlist when you get a chance to watch all of those. We kept looking for homes and all, and then we saw a few model homes. I even did a model home tour. And then we decided to build a house of that model home that we saw, and that's where we are now. And building the house, we started that in July, and they broke ground in July because I put a video of like what we did from July till November, because in order for us to build the house, we had to leave the other home for the new owners, and we decided to get a temporary 2-bedroom apartment. So that's where we lived from like July to December, yeah, because the home was finished at the end of November, and then we moved in December 10th. So everything is just happening at the same time. Yeah, so we did that, and then as God would have it, we found the land, we got we decided to build this house. We went through the design studio process, which is a video on as well, and up to moving here. I even did an empty house tour of this house, so check that out as well. So basically, house-wise, it's just been a lot going on. From moving, packing, staging, decluttering, just so many things just going on this year, 2021. And it's a wonderful thing, really. In the midst of all that, we all have our 9-to-5 jobs, we're working, the kids are going to school and all that. The basic plan for 2022 that has to do with home, or for my channel, will be more home videos and basically all the updates on my home. So far, I've just been getting like organizational stuff, like little organizational bins here and there for like the kitchen, the pantry, and the house, like the bathrooms and stuff. So it's a work in progress. I'll do a number of vlogs on those. So for 2022 and beyond, I'm just gonna add interior design, home updates to this channel, Isowa Gallery, because that's another passion of mine, interior design. My husband, one of his passions is cooking. I'm sure you've seen a number of videos filmed him cooking because he loves cooking. I mean, I cook too, and I cook well, but he loves cooking, and I allow that. I like that he can do that for me, which is great. I know, but one of his dreams has been to own a restaurant. So as God will have it, we signed a lease on a location in the DMV area, and he's launching his restaurant soon, and I'm just so happy about that. It's all coincidental that he's been thinking about this for years. Him and his best friend, they're partners, and this is happening, and I'm just so happy about it. So if we have any restaurant launching stuff and I can be able to film some videos on that, you'll see that on this channel as well. One thing that I'm also going to talk about in this video is my plans for 2022, having a vision board. When I say vision board, I don't physically have like the physical vision board where you cut stuff from magazines and you put on the board. I've never really done that. I'm a list writing person, to-do list or list of things that I want for God to help me with, prayers. I write them in lists and stuff like that. Lately, for years now, I've had a vision board, but more like an e-vision board, where I have put in what I want and how it's all been manifested over the years. For like the past 3 years, I've gotten this vision board that I put on my desktop. Sorry, my kids are talking. On my desktop, on my phone, my tab, and stuff like that. And I wanted to share that with you briefly. And also, oh yeah, I get a new phone. This is the Samsung Z Fold, and I got that sometime in October, and that was right a few days before I found myself in the hospital, which is another thing. So before I go to the vision board, let me talk about what happened to me. Apart from the sickle cell crisis that I had, because I'd been sickling for a few weeks before then, I'd been feeling pain on my arms, sometimes my left, sometimes my right, and all that. And I was wondering what's going on. Sometimes I'll feel pain on this side or the back, and I was like, what is really going on? And unfortunately, on 495 traffic, when we were going to Maryland to see my mom, I couldn't breathe. My chest, like if I do a deep breath, my chest would be aching me, and wow, it was serious. I was just like, this is not normal. I met my mom briefly and quickly came back to Virginia, went straight to the ER. They did a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray. They even gave me painkillers then because I already had a crisis. They gave me painkillers, they gave me blood then because my levels were going down and all. And the results of the CT scan said that I did have blood clots in my lungs. I had a pulmonary embolism, and they also found out that my spleen was non-functioning. So I had to get vaccinations for what the spleen should do. So I got like 3 vaccinations. I got blood thinners, I got painkillers, I got blood, and then while I was at the hospital, I got pneumonia. They had to add antibiotics to the whole mix. It was tough, and I'm just so grateful to God that I'm alive. I don't even know how to praise and thank God, but I'll just keep saying grateful. I just keep saying I'm grateful to God, because really, all my life since I was born, and I'm still here. I mean, I've just gone through so much. This year was another turning point for me, and that's the reason why I'm actually doing this video, to say I want to do anything I want to do basically for my channel. I want to try different things. I may stop one thing, I may try another thing. I want to live life. I want to really enjoy my life. There's just so many things that I've been thinking about. And that's the reason why I'm also bringing up the vision board as well, which I've always had, which has always helped me. Being able to, I believe in affirmations, being able to say stuff to yourself. And manifestation, this is me believing in the Lord Jesus Christ and my God and my Lord as my Savior. And that's it, really. But as part of that, you also have to be able to say wonderful things about yourself, wonderful things to yourself, affirm wonderful things in your life. Because I remember when I was looking for a house, I had dream house on my vision board, and I had a list of things I wanted on my book. I don't even have my book here with me. But I remember also talking to my mom when we were looking, and I kept saying, I want a new house, I want a new house. I can't live in another house, because the house we sold was new, it was also a new build. And it's manifested, like it's happening. So I believe in things like that. Obviously, you also have to work hard. You can't just sit down and just be talking and nothing, and you just expect things to happen to you. You have to make it happen to you. You have to push, you have to work hard. I know, which is what I've been doing. As a sickle cell warrior, I don't just sit down there and say, oh, I'm tired. I mean, I do that, I'm tired, blah, 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 but I pick up myself and I keep going. I pick up myself and I keep going. I still get to work. I still take care of my children, take care of my husband, like just be the woman of the home and everything. So it's a lot of work. Okay, let me stop blabbing away, but back to the vision board. So I'll show you on the screen, but this is how it looks on my phone. So it says dream home, divine health, world travel, Holy Trinity, meaning getting closer to God. I put my verse of the year and then have that verse for a while. Many wins, and then creativity and business success, financial freedom, and then blessings to my family and stuff like that. This, I did it in a way to be in different categories. So if we're saying dream home, yes, I've moved to this home. How can I still make it a dream home? By making it a nice home for myself. And how would I do that? By this furniture, organizing, interior design. I also want to be able to get plants in, because I've heard that plants are really, really good for the home. We should also obviously be a connection into having better health. And that's it. That's another thing about what I put here as for divine health. I want to continue to figure out ways to be better. I mean, I do feel pain. I always feel uncomfortable. I've never been 100% good. And I want to consciously continue to make that as an effort. So how do I do that? I want to try acupuncture. I want to get this, I was talking to a friend, two friends actually. I want to get this like sauna bed thingy that would help me, my body. I want to try many things. I want to try eating better, like fruits and vegetables, and cooking well. We do a lot of cooking here. But yeah, I basically like consciously want to feel better. I want to also lose weight. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I can't really exercise much. So it's going to be more of what I'm eating. But I need to figure all these things out. Which I've been trying to do over the years, but distractions here and there have been happening, and which happens in life really. So the idea is just to consciously think about that for divine health. World travel. Not sure if we're going to travel in 2022. Not sure what's going on with COVID or whatever it is that's out there. So, but in life, when I can, I'll travel. The Holy Trinity, love, joy, and peace. I believe in Lord Jesus Christ, and I want to continue to be close to God, closer to God, and everything. And that's one thing that I want to continue doing as a child of God, really. And I'm sure you know, when I started this channel, even in my very first video, I talked about God and I'm a Christian and all of that. Even the second video, I think, which was a vlog, someone sent me a gift and it had one of my wonderful verses in there. Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary, and they will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. So that has always been a verse that I've been holding on to. I will soar my wings as eagles. We are under the shadow of God's wings. So yeah, that's something I've always thought about. And I also always affirm this to myself. I am well, I am joyful and blessed, highly favored, ever optimistic, grateful, making perfect records through Christ within. Records of health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. My cup runneth over. Those are the words I've always said to myself, and I believe that. And then when I talk about many wins, what did I do? We got many wins in this year. We moved into a new house. My husband is starting his restaurant business. Many wins. Oh yes, for my career, I did get a new job and all, which has kind of my career has kind of changed in a way. I did my first degree in accounting. I did an MBA in finance, which is great and all. I worked as an auditor at some point, as a financial analyst, in accounting as tax analyst, and then I kind of like moved towards the business analysis route, which is what I'm doing now. I'm like a senior lead business analyst, but at the same time, I also found myself doing like a lot of like Scrum Master roles and handling sprints and all that stuff. So this year, I consciously, because I've been thinking about it for years, even my old job, to get my CSM and CSPO. Those are my Certified Scrum Master and Certified Scrum Product Owner certificates. So I did get that this year. I mean, I consciously just took time off, went for online classes, did the exam, and I got those. So that's great. Those are wins for this year. And my plan for my career is hopefully do a PMP. I heard it's hard, and I've been trying not to do that. My husband has been saying I should do that for years. But one of my former managers at this new job said that, yeah, I mean, that would be the next step for me and stuff like that. So I'm going to start thinking about, 2022 will be time for me to start thinking about how to go about doing the PMP. I don't know if I'll do it. We'll see how it goes, because with my career, God has always also been on my side for that as well. Blessed family, I mean, definitely. I pray for my husband and all that he's doing, myself, my children. They're in school now, all the things that they can achieve in school and everything. I mean, even moving into this house is closer to their school now. So I pray for all of that. And obviously my extended family, my mom, my mom-in-law, my in-laws, my siblings, my cousins, my friends who have become family, normal friends. And I mean, I've always loved family. I've loved the idea of love and all that. So I want to consciously continue making great relationships, more connections. But I think this year I've thought about like who the people are in my corner. And I did talk to a few friends about that, because even falling sick and almost dying, I'm reevaluating some friendships. Going forward 2022, I really want to consciously have people by my side. I've been praying to God for destiny helpers, people that can help me and all, and just be with me and all. I know people have a lot of things going on in their lives and stuff, but I've realized that I actually crave being close to people, like friendships and stuff like that. I do have wonderful friends and all, but yeah, that's one thing I've been praying about and all. And then my creativity and business success, that is still an ongoing thing. I mean, even part of being on YouTube and stuff. I mean, my photography, still in the process of just figuring it out. I mean, I do get in a few brand emails and stuff, but I've not been answering anyone yet, because I want to be ready to fully like get into a space where, oh yeah, I can start getting brand deals. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know any of that yet, but hopefully that can start happening in 2022, and hopefully my subscription count can increase. I think I'm like 2.2K now. I mean, I just have to be consistent in what I do. So that's that. And then financial freedom by His grace. I mean, we do have 95 jobs. We're trying this whole business thing, from the restaurant to photography to YouTube, like whatever. At some point, everybody wants to be financially free, and that's something that is still on my heart, in my vision board, and I'll keep looking at it to figure out how to get there. So what kind of vision board do you have? I mean, do you guys do vision boards? Do you make it physical? Do you do the digital ones? Because like this, I put it on my phone, my desktop, my tab, just to see it regularly and stuff. Let me know in the comments what you do for your vision boards. I mean, I know some people I was talking to my friend, one of my best friends, and she was like, she just has everything in her head, which is great and all, because I do that as well. But I also like to see something, because I'm very visual. I also like to see things and write things down. I'm not a writer. I don't do journals. I don't do planners and stuff. Everything is here. I'm trying not to make this video too long, but even if it's long, I can't be bothered. Just saying. I mean, I'm just glad to be here. What else is happening for 2022? I also did get someone to help me because of the illness I've had and what's been going on. I got someone on care.com. She comes a few hours a week to help me like unpack, organize, put things where they're supposed to be. So that's also a really long process. She's going to be kind of like a mini housekeeper. and stuff like that, just to help me around a little bit. And I'm grateful for that, because I've been praying to God for that as well, because I really can't do everything myself. Just tell yourself that. I mean, evaluate things about your life, every aspect of your life, and figure out how you can make things better for yourself. I mean, everyone has always called Isowa a strong woman, strong woman. Yes, I believe I'm strong, and I'm so grateful about that. But I also know my limits, and I'm like, yeah, I need help. So that's what I'm doing right now. What else? So for Isowa, my non-profit, I mean, all last year and the year before, I've tried to collaborate with someone in Nigeria. His name is Ione, and he has a foundation, Ione Ido Sickle Cell Foundation. So I've collaborated with him, mostly basically sending him money and also being part of like what he does. And it's mainly just sickle cell awareness, free genotype testings. I also give him money to give children their medication and stuff like that. So I've been doing that for the whole year, about a year and a half with him. And for 2022, I want to also try to see if I can reach out to other sickle cell organizations to collaborate with. So I'm really just starting. I haven't even done a 501c3 yet, but I have registered the company as a non-profit in Virginia. So I think my next step is to register it in Nigeria at some point. So it's a lot that I'm thinking about. I mean, there's just so much going on in my life, really. So I'm just taking things in stride and figuring out, okay, what do I do at this time, at this time, at this time. I'm also a board member to another foundation called the Prophet's Foundation, and we focus on helping children and youth, mostly children, and their development in Nigeria. I'm a board member with a bunch of other wonderful folks, some in Nigeria, some here. And right now we are doing a building project, like we're building a school for some kids in a community in Nigeria, and we're working about the GoFundMe of that. I have all this information on my Instagram, Isowa Gallery. I mean, I have so many different posts on my health, my organizations, like different things. So when you get a chance, follow me on Isowa Gallery on Instagram. I keep saying Isowa Gallery. Follow me on Instagram, but the name is Isowa Gallery. And I also have Isowa Warrior on Instagram. So 2022 is more like, yeah, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, but also kind of like refine things a little bit to the best of my ability, and then just go from there. I mean, I'm just grateful to be alive. That's the main thing. And we should all be grateful to be alive, because there's so much out there. This year alone, I lost wonderful close folks. So the number of downs that happened in 2021 as well. And I cannot not like think about like life and how short it is, and yeah. So I don't know where you're gonna get from this video. Hopefully I edited well to put all the important parts in this video, but this is more like a recap of 2021. I may have even forgotten some things, but we are here, and more like, okay, how is 2022 going to be, my channel wise and everything, and that's what I've told you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful 2022. I pray that God answers all your prayers and heart's desires, and you're going to have a wonderful year. When you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel. You're going to see more videos coming up this new year. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, share. Just tell me anything and I'll reply back. Take care, and remember, always remember to let your cup run it over. Bye.